What's up, guys? These are my Digivolves. Showing these souls off today. Lagia Universal. Lagia is the Solemn Judgment. We got Doka, too broken. Doka, way too broken. Soda, OP. I love them. The three legendary dragons. I just don't know which one's more powerful than the other one. I would say that Doka is probably the most legendary. For some odd reason, Doka is on a lot of the artwork, and it's kind of like, it's kind of been giving me a sign, be mindful of that sign. I think that Doka, it probably is the one, that is just like the best dragon. I wouldn't say like in, game situations, but I always wondered in the Digivolve lore, like, the evos, which of the three dragons was the most powerful, and I think Doka actually is the leader. But we're going to start into this. Nonetheless, I think Lakia is the best one, just the most universal. 3 West Side, it's your way to evolve without Evil Force, so shout outs to West Side, because without him, we wouldn't be able to pull our stuff off, because you would basically be waiting for Evil Force if you didn't have West Side. 2 Najasho. Najasho's just for that combo with Evil Force. You get 2 off of him. Sometimes if you have your setup, you can get 2 Volcanoes and just get Lagia Doka and Troll right there. Lagia Doka with the full back row. It's way too hard to play around. 3 Wolf Barks. Volcano is just really freaking good. It's my favorite one. And 2 Seratos. I cut Diplo's out the main because I just don't want that like effect specifically. Diplo's effect only gets rid of back row, and I already have methods to get rid of that. I can get rid of back row with my spells, my artifact ignitions, and I can negate spells or traps with my Lagia. So like Diplo kind of just wasn't putting in enough work for me. So it was a 5-5 ratio. And that just it just makes my evolution plays very crucial, because you gotta get your ratios right. And basically the main way I'm going to make my plays, my vast, my huge game pushing plays, is off of singularity. I'll make an Exceed here and there off of my evolution plays and get that singularity going. So that's it for monsters. Spells, of course, we've got 3 Evil Force. I mean, Evil Force is freaking good. You can do this on West Side or Najasho and just go wombo combo off of it. It's a good freaking spell. And double ignition. Ignition over Misties, it just looks better, honestly. I have a lot of Misties, a lot of ignitions. I just wanted ignitions in this deck. I don't know, I'm picky with my rarities, I'm picky with my cards. I like my stuff a certain way, and I pay for my stuff, so that's how I like it. Traps now. 3 Singularity. This is just like Solemn Judgment, Solemn Strike. It's just a solemn freaking card. If you play this and get any one of your dragons out, you can negate anything. You can negate a summon, normal or special summon, a spell or trap, or effect. So what this trap is like any trap you want it to be. A lot of times I go into Doka just because I can negate twice and destroy twice. The next best choice obviously is just going for Lagia. Soda, I hardly ever go into Soda. Soda's kind of like, if I get Raigeki'd, I'll play this, and just so that I have a beater to sit on. Or if my opponent tries to go clean sweep on me, I go Soda. But Lagia is the second best option. Obviously, when your opponent pendulum summons for more than 1, even if it's just for 2, you negate that summon and the card does not hit the field, so the pendulum monster goes to the grave. So Lagia is OP. If my opponent tries to, let's say Pantheism, if like I feel like Pantheism is that annoying, I negate it. Just because it's Solemn Judgment, Singularity can recruit this, which just in instances, basically, Singularity can negate anything. And of course you go, this is Solemn Judgment, negates summons, any summons at all, normal or special summon, and it can just, if you're trying to swing at your opponent's life points, negate that annoying trap. Like, it's just so freaking good. And don't sleep on Soda either. Soda is just so clutch, OP. So your Singularity is the best trap of the deck. It also maintains your field presence, and you can actually get a lot of like damage pushes off of it. And next up, 3 Breakthrough. That's the reason. Here's the reason why I feel like Doka is the most important one. That's Doka on Evil Singularity. And here goes Doka coming out of a freaking broken egg, Breakthrough Skill. And Breakthrough Skill obviously is just basically Doka's effect. So there's a lot of effect negation going on with this deck, and it's just so good. I love it that way. So it just cripples my opponent. Triple Finish. Finish is just so freaking good. Like, Finish Chain just wins games for this deck specifically. You stop the babies before they go into big stuff, and vice versa, just protecting your life points. And Finish also, it negates effects, so I mean, why not? Why not have Breakthrough and Finish? It's so freaking good. And this is a tech for me, so instead of running the evil diversities that people are wondering where they at, Triple Mistake. Even though diversity ups my monster count by 3, I just feel that the mistakes do more like for me than the diversity would. There's too many decks that are searching right now. It's too many fast decks, and this deck does not search. I took the searches out. It only had 3 singularities. That was three diversities. That was the only search that my deck had. And once I took those out, Mistake is so perfect for this deck. It's just a powerful lockdown. You know, Mistake and Vanity's Emptiness is a really freaking good lockdown. Like, I just try to troll as much to the maximum with this deck because that's what Digivolves do best. They just say, Yugi no, you know, no Yu-Gi-Oh! It's pretty cool. 3 Grand Horn. Grand Horn is just so freaking good. I bought like 15 of this. Once I realized it was like $1, I bought like 15 of these, and I'm maining it in practically every deck that I run traps in. Because what it does is, if your opponent tries to go ham, you negate that summon. He has no monsters, so obviously no battle phase, which protects you from OTK so that you have to wait. You know, your opponent basically gives up that turn, and you get one more turn to establish your board and try to go for the game push. And it goes immediately to main phase 2, basically, because, you know, unless your opponent already had a monster on board to go with battle phase, it's just going to go straight to main phase 2. So, Grand Horn, don't sleep on it. It's really powerful. It saves your life. 2 Storming Mirror Force, if you can see that. 2 Drowning Mirror Force, it's just a combo. 2 Time Space Trap Hole. 1 Bottomless, this is just Rafflesia food. Solemn Warning, Torrential, and Vanity's Emptiness, because Vanity's Mistake is just too freaking strong. That's a grand total of 25 traps, I believe. My control decks, if it's a control deck, trust me, I take it to the extreme. 2 Solda, Solda's OP. 3 Solemn Judgment. And 3 Doka, the freaking MVP right now. Doka's been putting in that work. And yes, I do run 3 and 3 instead of 2 and 2 because the main cards I go into my extra deck are the dragons. The 3 legendary dragons. They do a lot more than any generic rank 4 could do, period. 2 Castel. Rafflesia. There's a lot of Rafflesia food. You know, Lagia, Solemn Judgment, and Doka is just a really powerful board. If you can add a Rafflesia to that, it just makes it a lot better. Rebellion, Dweller, Rhapsodian Berserk, and Daigusto Emerald. This is just so that you can recycle. Like, if you had to normal summon an Evil Sword, you can just basically recycle a couple Evil Swords and an Evil Tile, and that way you get another combo off of that to just go back into your extra deck. And that all together, that's the Digivolves, guys. Sorry I can't show the side because this is another one of those decks. Yeah. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. To my Digivolve fans, shout out to you guys. Hold it down. Keep living the dream. Don't give up on this deck.